Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Muhammad Riza Al Afgani. Today I will do some presentation about vocabulary learning through extensive reading. Here's some key points about the topic. First is what is extensive reading? Second is three principles to learn vocabulary through extensive reading. Third is method of extensive reading for vocabulary learning. And fourth is reference. Okay, first I will explain about what is extensive reading. What is extensive reading? Polnation 2015 said that extensive reading is one of a range activities that can be used in a language learning course. Extensive reading involves learners reading text for enjoyment and to develop general reading skills, help learners to build reading speed and reading fluency. One objective of extensive reading is reading for pleasure. Next, I will explain about three principles to learn vocabulary through extensive reading. Polnation 2015 says that there are three major principles justifying the inclusion of extensive reading in a language learning program, namely the principles of learning condition, the four strengths, and cost or benefit analysis. First, I will explain about learning condition. According to Polnation 2050, vocabulary learning from extensive reading is primarily affected by repetition and varied meetings. Extensive reading, in addition to repetition and variety of meetings, allows for deliberate learning by looking up the definition of words in dictionary. This lookup can be done with a hard copy dictionary or with the growing use of electronic readers and tablets by simply pressing a letter. Next, I will explain about the four strengths. According to Polnation 2013, a well-balanced language course should include equal amounts of learning through comprehensible listening and reading input, uh, learning through both spoken and writing output, deliberate language focused learning, and learning through fluency growth in each of the four skills of listening, speaking, reading, and writing. According to the four strength theory, each of the strengths have different capabilities, but each strength can help us to improve our vocabulary, especially for learning through reading input. It will help us to improve our vocabulary through reading some book that you read. Next, I will explain about cost or benefit analysis. The cost or benefit analysis means that we must spend our time to do activity that bring benefit for our learning process. We can use 3/4 of the time for learners to do the reading activity. According to Eli and Maghubai, 1981, Eli and Maghubai found that by devoting 3/4 of the time on the English course to extensive reading, less than 3 hours per week, the learners in the experimental group made the equivalent of 14 months progress over the 9 months of the course, and these gains were still uh, maintained a year later. Okay, next I will explain about method of extensive reading for vocabulary learning. Thornbury 2002 says that approach as to activity, vocabulary acquisition, and reading occur the same time. This approach facilitates learner autonomy, can be very pleasant and motivating, provides learner with the opportunity to meet words in their context of use. There are several methods of teaching vocabulary through extensive reading. For example, we can use pre-reading activity, and we can use reading some story to the students. Christine and Murphy, 1991, contend that research clearly emphasizes that for learning to occur, new information must be integrated with what the learners already know. They feel that teaching vocabulary as a pre-reading step is an instructional intervention that should be considered when readers lack the prior or background knowledge to read a specific English text. Here's some reference. I'm sorry. Okay, that is for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.